This costs just 89 Singapore dollars or around 67 US. And at that price point, this is a pretty solid offering from Creative. Hey guys, we have the new Creative Stage SE soundbar with us today, and this is an uber cheap soundbar that works great under your computer monitor, even though there are some small issues, but for the price, hard to fault it. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. So let's talk design first. It's a really simple soundbar with two full-range drivers along with a passive radiator facing forward. There's no up-firing or side-firing drivers, although there is a large knob and button on the right end of the soundbar, which allows for easy volume control and switching between USB and Bluetooth mode. Most of the soundbar is covered in a glossy plastic, which is the first small issue. It's a fingerprint magnet for one, and for two, this will show scuffs and scratches very easily. I placed this under a monitor stand at home, so it was relatively well protected, but still. Second issue, this soundbar comes with two rubber feet, but they are level, so it's basically blasting music at the level of your table. And this isn't a good thing because with these sort of soundbar speakers for your computer, you typically want them around head level for the best experience. So my advice here would be to get something to tilt the soundbar upwards so that it's firing at an angle that reaches closer to your ears rather than at your chest level. Inside the box, you get the soundbar and the remote, which is the only way that you can access features like surround and the clear dialogue modes. As the name suggests, surround turns on Creative's own technology to expand the soundstage, while clear dialogue isolates voices and boosts them, which does come in pretty useful when you're watching movies or when you're playing RPGs. The remote does run on AAA batteries, which are not included, so yeah. There's no subwoofer included here, although I would have been very surprised if a $89 soundbar came with a subwoofer. For that, you'll have to go up to the Creative Stage or Stage V2 if you absolutely want a sub. As for connectivity, the soundbar can be connected to a computer via the USB cable included, which ends in a USB-A plug, or via Bluetooth, which this supports Bluetooth 5.3. Unfortunately, no 3.5mm aux input here, but these speakers get up to 48 watts of peak power output.
Frag out! Throwing Arc Star.
And as for sound, well, these sound much better than the price tag suggests, as is the case with most Creative products. There's plenty of bass, and I even found my table vibrating on occasion. Partially probably also due to the fact that the feed provided with the soundbar is pretty thin and doesn't really dampen the vibrations. Not a big deal, but yeah. While there is presence for sure, I do have to say that this isn't ideal for music listening. The bass lacks detail and tightness, resulting in bass-heavy songs being a bit boomy at times. Mids-wise, they're okay, but still not very detailed for music. You get some detail here with guitar plucks, percussion and the likes, but it feels rather flat overall. Vocals are a tad bit forward, although not as crisp and clear as I like. As for treble, well, it's rather subdued with a lack of energy when it comes to flutes and strings. But that's for music, and honestly, I don't think these are meant for music in the first place. These perform much better when you use them with other content like movies and videos or with games. With content that's not too complex or layered, these are just fine. You get the heft of explosions and gunshots in shows. Speech is clear and audible, and for this price point, it performs great. I played Hogwarts Legacy with this, and there's a lot of dialogue in that game. All good. Granted, soundstage isn't that great out of the box, but there is the surround option if you prefer. If you're looking for an affordable soundbar to complement your computer setup, it's hard to find something that works as well as this and is as affordable. Just don't use it for music that much. Stick to movies and games, and you'll have a much better experience. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Creative Stage SE soundbar. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to us and like this video. Till next one, see you guys!